Hi, I'm Mariah, and when I was 12, my dad died. This is my story about his dreams. One of the dreams that always sticks with me was when I was at a basketball game. But the arena was set up like a hockey stadium. I think it had glass around the court. So I'm sitting there with friends and I look across the court and I see none other than my dad. I need to get to him now. I need to see him. It's been so long. I miss you, Dad. I miss you. So I'm trying to get to him, but I can't go across the court because the glass is blocking me. I have to go around. Something doesn't feel right and I have to pick up the pace. Then I'm running around, because as I get closer and closer, he starts walking away. Eventually I lose him in the crowd, and I don't see him again all night. At this time, I was still living at my mom's. I woke up in the basement and went upstairs for breakfast. It's darker than usual, and the stairway is much darker than I could remember. The way that it was set up, as soon as you open the back door, you're basically looking at the basement. So as I'm heading up the front step, like the very first step, I can see the back door open. My dad walks through the door, and of course I stand there. I'm shocked. "Dad, what are you doing here?" And he said, "Well, I'm back. I had to go away for a little bit, but I'm back. I'm back for good." I wanted it to be true, so I went along with it. The rest of the dream went like everything was back to normal. Like he never even died. It was like he never even left to begin with.
Like he and my mom went back to being my parents and like we had our normal life.
He left out the back door the same way he came. "Dad, you gonna come back in?" "Yeah, baby. I'm just gonna go smoke real quick." I was in that state. You can't really tell the difference between reality and a dream. And so I remember in the dream I was questioning myself, like, is this real? This actually could be real. Like I might have dreamt his death, and I just had a really long dream about it. That's when I woke up. So now I'm lying in bed under the impression that this is all real, and that, more importantly, he is real. So I rush up the stairs, and I open the front door, and he's gone. I've had many dreams since, but one I think about a lot was many years later. I had moved out of my mom's by then, but I had decided to stop by for a visit. I remember walking in the front door, and there is my mom, and I could see behind her someone sleeping in the recliner. Mom's like, "Shh, your father's sleeping." "What?" I remember feeling confused and scared, but not knowing why. We sat for some time until he woke up, and when he did, things were back to the same routine. Like he never even left, really. He's just like, "Hey, how you doing?" "How's Nathan?" Nathan was my son he'd never met. So in the dream, I remember rushing to get him. I had always wanted them to meet. But also I was scared. Scared I would lose him again. So I felt that maybe if I could make him watch my kid, the obligation would prevent him from going away. After having lunch, we played in the backyard. And when the day was done, I sprung my trap. "Okay, Dad, I'm gonna go. But you're gonna be here, right? You're gonna be here." "Yeah, I'm not going anywhere." "Okay, 'cause you gotta take care of Nathan. So just promise me you'll be here." Well, the promise is a promise. So I went down the front porch and around the side of the house. I was like, "Okay, bye." But I was watching them from the side of the window. I could see my dad bouncing him on his shoulder in the living room. He walked back and forth through the rooms until eventually I lost sight of him. And so I ran back inside to search for him. I had searched through the whole house, but he was already gone. So now it's just the other day, and I'm having a huge fight with my mom. I'm leaving her house angry as I back my car out around the drive, but something on the porch catches my eye. It's my dad. He's leaning against the doorway just staring at me. He was there for a good 5 seconds and then disappeared. I feel like he wanted our relationship to be better, me and my mom, and that's why he was there, to help us stop fighting. I've never believed in paranormal stuff before, but his presence felt so real. I really did see him there, as clearly as I see you now. Man, he was as clear as he was in all of my dreams. Yeah, in fact, the only difference between this and my dreams is that here, I'm just still waiting to wake up.